What is up everyone, and welcome back to another pregnancy update, part of a pregnancy vlog maybe. I am still in my second trimester, so I'm 26 weeks. I just wanted to get the second trimester vlog updated because there wasn't much more I was going to update you from that point. And I'm just starting this one off just to really say that at 26 weeks, I'm 2 weeks away from my third trimester, and I think it's about time I should start buying some stuff for baby boy. We can say baby boy now because I am currently editing the gender reveal video, and that should be up before this one. Well, up before this one. Anyway, everyone at work notices the bump, but yesterday everyone, like literally everyone, stopped and said, where the hell has that come from? So baby boy has definitely popped. I've felt him. He has been hurting my ribs up here. Well, he hasn't been hurting my ribs. Obviously, it's just the growth and it's the stretching's been hurting my ribs. But yeah, it's all because he's growing. And from the last vlog, you would have seen I had a consultant diabetes appointment where I had my first growth scan. And you'll remember I said I'll be having those growth scans monthly, I think, from that point. So I should find out quite regularly whether he's going to be a big baby or not. Hopefully not too much of a big baby, but it is still very likely that I'm going to have a C-section because of his growth. And to be quite honest, I mean, I've got an appointment with the midwife in 5 days. The 11th of March, I have an appointment with the midwife, which will be the first appointment I've had with them since November. 10 weeks, I think. That's felt like such a long time. I think I'm going to suggest to the midwife that I do want a C-section regardless. The more I think about it and the more videos I watch of people giving birth, I'm getting quite scared. I'm getting quite scared going to labour naturally, so I think I want to have an elective C-section regardless. It's likely that I'm going to have a C-section anyway. I might as well just go ahead and choose to have one altogether. That's something I'm going to discuss with the midwife on Thursday to see what support I could get around that. Anyway, so I'm starting off this vlog because I think I am wanting to start buying stuff for baby boy. If you made it to the end of the second trimester vlog, you will have seen that I showed a few bits that we've getting all ready for little one, but like I'm talking a pack of nappies, a pack of wipes, and Darren's sister gave us a monitor. There was something else in that video that I was going to share with you, but I forgot that like it's quite gender specific in the sense of the colours that I bought, so I thought I'm not going to show that. I'll cut that out because I can show that in a later vlog, otherwise you might guess the gender of the baby. But since you'll have seen the gender reveal before this video, I can now show you. And it was some dummies. These are the Bibs ones. Now these aren't from the official Bibs website. I will try and find the link and I will pop it below if I can find it. These ones, there must be like, you know, the surplus stock that the companies sell off. So they were discounted. I think they were about £3 something per dummy. So I got a 4. I got a white, green, like a light blue and a stone blue kind of colour. So I need to give them a good sterilise. 100% BPA free. They're size 1 for 0 to 6 months. Yeah, I'll see if I can find the link for them. I know Bibs have got a good reputation, more for the aesthetics I think, rather than how well of a dummy they are. And I suppose it just depends on how well the baby takes to dummies anyway, so we will give them a try. I bought 4. If he takes to them, he takes to them. If he doesn't, they weren't overly expensive. They were like half price, so I'm not bothered about that. I also picked these up off eBay, so obviously everything will get a good sterilising before he arrives. But I bought some teething dummy clips as well, which just look like that. You'll have all seen these. I think Etsy sell them. All different baby shops sell these, but these ones are just from eBay, and if I can find the seller again, I will link them below. But of course, I appreciate that it's not from an official company, so I will need to be careful in the sense that these need sterilising and just be mindful of what's in them. But yeah, I bought them just to match the dummies. I got like a dark grey one, a green, a light blue, and they didn't have white, so I got like a clay colour. You just have a little clip at the back to clip onto the baby's clothes, and the string for the dummy to wrap on. I did want to try and keep things neutral as well, because just a noise coming from the house. Dogs haven't barked just yet, but they have pricked their ears up. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I wanted to just keep things a bit neutral. I'm not bothered about getting, you know, like pink clothing or orange, yellow, you know, any kind of clothing like that. Like in this day and age, that doesn't matter at all. But just initially, I wanted to pick up some little boy colours. That one is such a vibe. Love that. That colour is so nice. I hadn't realised that these are actually silicone. So obviously it's not going to be too harsh on the baby when they're trying to teeth. They're wooden. That's wooden. But those bits there, the actual teeth bit, is silicone. You're right, kicking me. Oh, that makes me so happy. What I've also mentioned in previous vlogs is that Scotland, the government offer a baby box. Well, every expectant mother gets a baby box in Scotland, and I live just over the border in Scotland, so I will be getting one of those baby boxes as well. I have watched a few videos on them, and you do get quite a bit in this baby box. It's all like the necessary things you need. I mean, you've got 9 months to prepare for a baby, but if you were just caught totally short-handed, it's all the necessities that you need to bring a newborn into the world. So hopefully when I get that, I don't know when I actually get that, whether it's a few weeks before I'm due or whether I get it a little bit earlier on, but as soon as I get the box, I think I'll do a unboxing and like a what's in my baby box video. I think more so because I've moved over from England to Scotland. I've got a lot of friends in England, or I know a lot of people in England who are expecting at the moment, and I think it'd be quite interesting for them to see, not as a way of like boasting that we get all this stuff free from the government up in Scotland, but more for the fact that they can see exactly what they consider as a necessity for a newborn, so it might help them in some way. Hopefully I'll get that soon. Like I say, I'm 26 weeks, and I'm sure it's around about this time we at least discuss the baby box or apply for the baby box, and then I think it comes a few weeks later. So yeah, as soon as that comes in, I will do an update on that. So yeah, I don't think there's much I'm going to buy today. Certainly the travel system we need to get sorted, because baby's going to be here soon, and if I haven't got a car seat at the very least, I will not be taking baby home. Okay, so just looking for some travel systems, because I think that's quite an important part of parenting, is to have some sort of pram and car seat. And obviously a car seat pram is the more convenient, because you can obviously interchange bassinets and seats and all those fun bits. So I am looking on the InfoBaby website. This website keeps on coming up on the likes of Facebook and Instagram. Everywhere I look, this website keeps on coming up saying there's a sale. This sale apparently ends on the 7th of March, which is actually tomorrow. So it's probably a good thing that I am checking this out today. It's currently the 6th of March. Yeah, there's been good reviews on InfoBaby travel systems. I haven't read too much into the reviews, but I am quite fancying one. They look nice anyway, quite like the look of this one or this one. This one might be nicer as a pram travel system for Darren to use as well. Obviously I think Darren would prefer a black one, but I'm all about the aesthetics. And looking at the prices, I mean 51% off, which that's obviously more than half price, which is quite a lot. Should be $549.99, but they're selling for $269.99. So I have been eyeing this one up for a little while. Have kept checking back at the website, and I think I am going to go for this one. What I need to do is just chat it over with Darren to see if he's happy with it. Let him check out the video on how easy it is to use. Maybe check out some reviews on the product, and yeah, we'll probably go for this one. Pre-order delivery by, oh right, okay, so still plenty of time. By the 30th of April. Baby's not due until 12th of June. End of May at the earliest. Yeah, check out this. So this is probably the one we're going to go for. So the other things I've been wanting to look at are for the nursery. So we'll do a whole separate vlog on the nursery and the process of updating that. For those who have followed us for a little while, you will know that the nursery is currently Darren's frog room, but plans are in place to have that moved outside into its own designated area for that room to become the nursery, which I'm so excited for. But I've got a vision of what I want the nursery to look like. I want it quite minimal, calming, nice natural colours everywhere. So I have seen a cot that I quite like. So inexpensive as well, which is also a bonus. The cot I would like is the Sniggler. Sniggler. Even sounds kiddie, doesn't it? It's just so minimal. You could probably do whatever you want with that and it would still look good. So I think we're going to purchase this cot. £40, and you can't go wrong, can you? But in addition, I mean, these are cute. That's so sweet. This one's nice as well. And in terms of like changing table, I don't think we'll go for the matching changing table, but I have seen on the likes of Pinterest and on Instagram and in other YouTube videos, people are using the, is it the Hermes? Hermes? Why did I say Hermes? Maybe it's that one. Oh, yeah. The Hermes. That one looks quite similar, doesn't it? That one looks similar and it's a lot more inexpensive. Good reviews as well. That one's a good size. I wonder if they do this one in a bigger size. Where can I find the size? Because ideally what I would like is for the baby changing mat or whatever we use for the baby changing to sit on the table. Ideally I would like it bigger so I've got space to store some other bits, easy to reach. But I'm thinking something like that along with the pine cot as a basis for the boys' nursery. My mum and dad are buying quite a bit. Well, I don't know if they're buying quite a bit, but they have asked if there's certain things that we want. Well, I think they're getting us a steriliser for the bottles. We haven't getting any bottles at the moment, but I am taking inspiration. From like other YouTube videos and what they recommend. And I mean, bottles, there's such a wide variety of bottles. I haven't a clue what I'm going to go for, but I see that Asda are selling Tommy Tippy ones. I think it was this one I was looking at, and I was quite drawn to the anti-colic mechanism in them. It also has this little thing in the middle which turns purple if, like, just to indicate how warm the milk is. So yeah, I don't know, bottles are bottles to me. I mean, do I just go basic or do I go highly recommended? I don't know. I was drawn to these when I was looking in Asda the other day, so these might be the ones I pick up. So I know they say not to buy loads of clothes for newborns because you're bound to get plenty of them from other people anyway, which I already know is a fact. I know my mum and dad have bought some nice clothes for baby Sims so far, but I haven't even been looking, and I'm getting all these adverts for little baby grows. And this certain pack of baby grows keeps on popping up, and they're freaking adorable. They're so minimal, but they're freaking adorable. I mean, look at this colour scheme. Even for boys, boys can totally get away with wearing that in this day and age. It should never have been a question about that. I mean, H&M's clothing, look at them. They're so freaking cute. Oh, excuse me, come on. Like that. Oh, they're so adorable. I love that brown one. That tan colour one is just so... It's giving us like Navajo vibes. I love that. Like 10 pack. Look at all them colours. Aren't they so freaking cute? I think this is the one that keeps on popping up on the likes of Facebook, even though I haven't been doing any like baby clothes searching. Just randomly popping up. And I think this is what's drawn me to want to check out the clothing on H&M, but these are so bloody cute. I just spied something next to that one and oh my goodness. Look at that. Little linen set. I think that's going to have to go in my shopping bag. That is so, so cute. Look at it. Oh, I'll be getting that. So I've received 2 large bin bags full of baby boys' clothes from a friend that I used to live next to near Newcastle. She'd had a little boy about 9 years ago and just kept all the clothing, so she asked if I wanted to take the bags and have a look through to see if there was anything I wanted to keep for baby Sims. Like, honestly, this has been the biggest help. I'm not having to worry about buying loads of clothes now. I know that there's plenty of clothing for baby Sims to live in the first few months of them being born. So yesterday was quite a pivotal moment in the pregnancy journey because we actually ordered our travel system, which we're on our way to pick it up today. We are heading down to Smith's toy store, which is where we're getting it from. We just stopped off at a service station to pick up a coffee before getting down there. And I think at the beginning of this vlog I was saying that I wanted to get the Infababy travel system. Looked amazing, had amazing reviews for the product itself, and I was so close to hitting the order button on the Infababy website, but because it's not a store, I thought I'll check out the Trustpilot reviews. And honestly guys, I wish I didn't, because I'm gutted. Like, every single review for the delivery of this product from this website was diabolical, and I can't believe it, because it was like this perfect travel system, car seat, Isofix, everything like that, and the delivery reviews were just atrocious. So I haven't went with that one, unfortunately. I was looking around yesterday for an alternative, and we've decided to go for the Ickle Bubba Stomp V3, which I know has loads of good reviews. It's very aesthetically pleasing for myself, you know, I'm all about the aesthetics. And yeah, that's where we're heading today, to pick up the Ickle Bubba Stomp V3. And it was about £500, which I didn't particularly want to pay that much for a travel system, because I know you can get them quite cheaper, but you do get a few extra bits. You obviously get the Isofix in. At the end of the day, I thought, we've got a car that can take an Isofix, we might as well
get an Isofix base so that we know the car seat's going to be secure. So yeah, the Ickle Bubba Stump V3 has like the bassinet, the seat, the chassis, the car seat, the Isofix base. You get a changing bag, and you get the, you know, like the window sunblock things, all for £500, which actually I think is a decent price. You know, I was looking, I said I didn't want to buy anything more than £400, but I think that's a decent price for everything you get. And Ickle Bubba, you know, they've got good reviews. So yes, we are going to pick that up today, which I'm so excited for. Yeah, it's just one of those things that's really been playing on my mind that I haven't managed to get sorted yet. So we're 13 weeks from due date, 27 weeks and 1 day today, and we finally have a travel system. So we will report back once we've picked it up and got it home to open and fit together. Going to open up the travel system and the car seat and get excited to put it all together. What's that, doggy? What's that? Got the car seat here, the Isofix base. It's quite big. Or is that just me? Oh, you can't have that. You can't have that, baby. What do you think, doll? Yeah, we're probably going to be in that. So I don't think that was too hard to set up. She says I'll probably miss something. I think that's nice. Looks smart. Nice colour. I love the handles. Hey baby. Yeah? Do you like it? When we go take little Bubba for a walk, are you going to be strolling along next to the stroller? Are you? This little thing here was a gift from my mum and dad, just to keep baby occupied whilst in the pram. Looks cute. Looks cute, doesn't it? Right, I think this is the first appointment I am having with the consultant OB and diabetes team since moving into the 3rd trimester, because I am currently 28 weeks and 3 days. So it's my first appointment. I had an appointment with the midwife 2 weeks ago. She took some bloods but didn't take enough blood apparently, so I'm going to have to give some more blood today, which I hate. And I'll not get the results of that. I think, what were they testing for? Because the original blood test was meant to be for a HbA1c check, but she told me that my iron levels were low, so whether they only got information from my iron levels and not the HbA1c, so that might be what they're testing for, but I'll not get the results of that until maybe next week or something. I think I'm getting a growth scan. I hope I'm getting a growth scan, because they should have booked us in when I left the appointment a month ago. Because it's at this stage where baby is going to be growing bigger. It doesn't look like it's growing bigger. I mean, my bump's getting bigger, you could just see there. But I still feel like it's a small bump for the gestational age. I feel like everything's being pushed up. Mind, my ribs are aching at the moment. So, but yeah, he was, last time I went to this appointment last month, he was measuring on average. Very likely that he's going to be measuring a bit bigger than that now, due to my poor diabetes control. It's not that it's poor diabetes control on my part, it's just in pregnancy the placenta is creating a lot of hormones which are affecting the blood sugars, and as the placenta grows, the more hormones it's producing, causing more higher blood sugars, and it's just messing with my routine of the amount of insulin that I'm taking. Like before pregnancy, you were kind of stuck on a routine of how much insulin you needed, and then I've gotten to the point where, well, maybe last month or a couple of weeks ago, I was taking 3 units of insulin for every 10 grams of carbohydrates, which is a lot for me. I realised how much it was when I was eating the McDonald's McChicken sandwich meal, which would normally be about 40 grams of carbohydrates in the McChicken sandwich, maybe about 30 grams in a large fries, and I'd taken about 24 units of insulin just for this one meal, and it's only going to get worse from this point as well, so that's fun. I'm going to be taking multiple injections for one meal because my body doesn't seem to take high doses of insulin too well. They're still over the target range. I still can't get them into target. Diabetics are told to aim lower than target range, so it's very likely that baby's going to be growing bigger. I'm going to head in because I'm desperate for a wee. He's sitting right on my bladder, but I do need to give a urine sample as well, so just as well that I need a wee. It is cold out there now. It's freaking freezing. Woo! Considering yesterday was absolutely beautiful. Anyway, so that appointment went really well. Had the scan, growth scan. She measured the thigh and the abdomen, but she couldn't get baby's head. I just know for a fact that this baby is going to take after Darren, and the fact that he's going to be camera shy. Every scan since the 20-week scan, he's been hiding. Like, he's never really shown his head, his face. So yeah, I think that's an indication of what kind of baby we're going to have. She guesstimated based on the abdomen and the leg size, the thigh size, and on those two bases he's still on the green line, which is the average line, and that is, like, I was shocked about that because I honestly thought he was going to be on the black line. It's like the green line, then the black line, and the red line. I think I mentioned this in the second trimester vlog. So I've just come to learn that this chart is called the intergrowth fundal height chart, and the lines are actually centile lines. So the average green line that I keep on talking about is the 50th centile. You've got the two black ones, which are the 90th and the 10th centile, and the red ones, the danger zones, which are the 97th and the 3rd centiles. I hadn't realised on my personal notes, I live in Scotland, so I don't get any physical paper notes. All my notes are kept on a online website, and I've noticed that my consultant diabetes growth scans aren't getting logged onto this. It's just my maternity ones. So I had an appointment with the midwife on the 11th of March, and they've recorded based on the measurements of my belly, whereas the consultant ones are done with a scan. So around about here I was average, and then around about here I was average as well. So going by the scans and my belly size, he is still on track for a healthy sized baby, or an average sized baby, should I say. And anything on the black or red line, the cautious on the black line, anything on the red line, it's like that's danger territory. But baby's still on the average green line, which is brilliant. Since day one, even before I got pregnant, I always knew that diabetics might need to have a C-section. So I've just been gearing myself up to have a C-section all this time. And I asked, do I have a choice in whether I get a C-section or not? If it turns out that baby's weight stays, baby's growth stays stable. And she said she would really recommend not having an elective C-section, if possible. She'll support my choice if I decide to go ahead with a C-section rather than a natural birth. But should recommend that I didn't, just because there's a lot of complications for babies of diabetic mothers. So now I'm like, I've only got 12 weeks to prepare for a natural birth. Like, I've totally not been thinking about having a natural birth at all, and now I've only got 12 weeks to kind of prepare myself to have a natural birth. So scared that I might actually have to have a natural birth when I really wanted a C-section. So yeah, that was news. But she's really happy with the diabetes aspect of it. They both had the consultant OB and the diabetes specialist nurse in the room, and they were both well impressed with my sugars. They weren't perfect. The in target range should be around 70%, but it was at 62. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but it's not awful. It's pretty good. And they've maintained that my glucose control preconception is what's really like helped have a better pregnancy. It was slightly intentional, but I didn't think it would have this much of an impact, so I'm really pleased that I decided to just really knuckle down. Okay, I'm gonna get home. Darren's off work today. He's busy building his frog shed because the frog room is going to be turned into a nursery. So he's getting on with the frog shed outside. It's going to look bang on. It's going to look good. We made a second trip to Smith's, the toy shop. This time it was for a bedside crib. We picked up the Night Night bedside crib by Baby Elegance, I think it is. It looks good. It's got good reviews. It was only $89.99, so well below the £100 budget that I had planned for that. It came with 2 free jersey fitted sheets. So I'm going to open it up and set it up next to the bed and see how it looks. Hopefully it'll look good. I mean, not that that's the most important thing, but obviously it's got to be fit for purpose and fit for the baby. But if it looks good as well, then... This isn't going to be the main cot. We are getting a cot from IKEA when we start doing the nursery. The nursery isn't going to be done for quite some time. Darren's still busy building his frog shed, and once the frog shed's built, we can then vacate the frogs from the current frog room, and that current frog room will turn into Baby Simpson's nursery. So I've got a total aesthetic of how I want that to look. This crib isn't going to be a part of that. This is just a bedside crib which can be taken around if you're traveling anywhere. I'm so out of breath. I've just had a little hoover and I'm out of breath. I'm that good. So yeah, I'm going to show you the crib and try set it up. Hopefully it'll be easy enough to set up, and we'll see how it looks. So this is the box. Night Night bedside crib by Baby Elegance. That's how it looks. The legs here are wooden. Oh, in fact there's a picture of how it looks. Quite sleek looking. Should fit the aesthetic with the grey and the wood in this room. And when I say this room, I mean mine and Darren's bedroom. So let's get this thing open and see if we can set it up. There we have it. That wasn't too bad to set up. So you'll have seen that this rises up to here, so it's a full crib, but the bar comes down, so when you're lying in bed you can be close by. Yeah, I like that. Oh, there'll be a little baby in here soon. Can't freaking wait. Sorry about the light. Hey baby. Just like little touches like that, like that's totally my aesthetic. Hey babe. Yeah, there's little wheels on the bottom so it can be wheeled around. Obviously not very well on the carpet, but if it was downstairs in the living room, then it'll be handy to just wheel around into a suitable place. You could either get this crib for $89.99 by itself, or you could get the crib for £89.99 plus 2 free fitted sheets. So obviously I went for the one with the fitted sheets, and it's just this star pattern on one of the sheets, and I think it's another one's just a plain white one. You can't get in there, baby. This is for little one. I know you're a little one at the moment, but he's so cute. But I'll show you those sheets in a haul video. I think I'm going to do a bit of a haul video of what we've got for baby so far. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit more. Hey, dogs, come on. Hey, come on. Sorry again about the light. I am feeling a little bit more relaxed because we now have somewhere for him to sleep. We've got the pram, we've got the car seat, which you'll have seen in this vlog. Still need to try and fit the car seat in the Isofix. But might do that in a totally separate vlog. Time to clear up this mess. I might keep this crib up. I think it looks sweet. I don't want to have to take it down again. Oh no, baby, no, sorry. Hello, little puppies. That might conclude this vlog, actually. I think what I'm going to try and do is do a couple of weeks in a vlog rather than doing a 3-month trimester update. I might just do a couple of weeks every now and again, because it really is the waiting game now, and other than the growth scans that I'm getting, there's not a lot I can really like update on in one video. So if I do a couple of sporadic vlogs about the pregnancy, then that might just be enough. So yeah, so I will see you in the next one. Bye.